Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pre-market show. How you doing, Andrew? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just sunning it up in Spain at the moment, so just kicking back in Madrid, just relaxing a little bit, and I just thought I'd catch up with you for this show.
Very nice. I like the holiday mood. I'm loving the. You look a lot more relaxed now.
Yeah,
chilled.
definitely better than what I was last week. So but you're gonna have to fill me in what's been happening this week. So I missed a lot of trades. I'm just gonna knock my camera off, just so I guess the laptop working a bit better.
Yeah, no problem at all. So, news-wise, it's been a lot in terms of tariffs. We've had some auto tariffs. It's still a lot of uncertainty. I think that's the theme of the season. I think April 2nd, we're supposed to be getting a slew of data coming out of the US. And I do have a table here. I'll share this with everybody. So this is a table of all the tariffs that are expected to be coming into place. However, this was printed by Bloomberg, looks like March 12th. So things have changed. Things continue to change, but I've been trying to keep an eye on what has been happening. But any document that you have on tariffs is likely to be ever changing, an evolving document, Andrew. So I think that's what the market's waiting for.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with myself on X this week with the news, but I'll be quite honest, it's been hard. Like I say, trying to have a vacation and trading always in the back of my mind. But yeah, I have seen some news with the tariffs, but I'll have a good catch up now on the flight back home, ready for next week. So how's your trading week been?
So far, so good. We always talk about capital preservation on Friday, where we want to protect as much capital as possible. This week has been a good week, and the month has been a good month. So today is the very last day of March, last day of the first quarter. And we're going to be prioritizing protecting capital today, and we'll see. How about you? How's your week been over in Madrid, and how's your month been looking?
Yeah, so it's going to be a profitable month. Could have been better if I hadn't doubled down on some of those losses that I took, not last week, the week before. For this week, not much trades. I was traveling Monday, so I missed the market then. Did manage to catch Tuesday, hit a stop on a Tuesday. And it's just typical, right? I got back then from my travels Wednesday, Thursday, had a look at the charts. Both trades would have been in to take profit. But again, for myself, just another lesson learned. When you're on vacation, just talk. If you can't commit fully, stay out, right? If you can't trade the week, don't trade at all, and just preserve that capital for the week. But I am hoping to get a trade off today, and I'll be looking at trading micro S&P. Or ES for us futures traders, and at the moment it's a little bit of a mixed bag. So we were seeing a bit of a downtrend actually with some of the news that come out earlier, but I could just see now that the price is actually fighting back, and we're actually a little bit bullish from M5 up to M30. So it's going to be I think the open's going to be quite interesting to see which trade I take. But like I always say on the show, I'm not firm in a direction. I let the market, I let the price do all the hard work, and then I just try and follow the trend. So I'm not going to, try and predict the future. We'll just see where we go from the breakout at around 2:30.
I love that attitude, being flexible and having opinions, strong opinions, loosely held. A phrase made very popular by Peter Brandt. I do quickly want to say a special thank you to everybody in the live chat. We have quite a few people who have joined us, so please feel free, post in the live chat. We'll have a look at some of those messages right now. And we got Rosario. Rosario, thank you very much for joining our live chat, saying, hello, Mr. Gordon, another weekend around the corner. I know Rosario likes gold, so we can take a look at gold a little bit later on and see how it's been performing. It's been hitting all-time highs recently. So we'll definitely have a look at that. Asha's also in the chat, so thank you, Asha, for joining us on this Friday, the 28th of March, last day of March, last day of Q1 2020. 2025. Who else we got? We got Elias Adraki, aka Irfan. He's getting into trading as we speak. Up and coming trader. He's also an actor in various productions. We're very, very happy to have you, Irfan, as a member of our community, and looking forward to your trades in the not too distant future. We have my cousin Misha saying greetings. So greetings, Misha. Thank you very much for joining our show. We should mention that he is my first cousin. So his dad and my dad are brothers, and lots of love going out to you, Misha, on this Friday. We also have a message here. I forget. Do you remember the name? Can you please let us know your name or how to pronounce that?
I'll take over it in my with the infamous Welsh accent. So I'm going to go with Isildur. What do you think?
Isildur. That sounds better than I could say it.
Yeah,
I like your pronunciation on that. So Isildur, welcome to the show. Also, we have Asha saying that she is loving the ticker at the bottom. Yes, it's the little things. It's the little things that we try and help to give you as much information as possible, and that's what this show is all about. All right. Last message we got. This is JB saying, let's make today a successful and fun trading day to all. Aim for greatness. Yeah. So thank you very much, JB, for that message. If we need to remember, the live chat is open and available for all of your questions and your comments. So we got 9 minutes left, Andrew. What do we have in store for everybody today?
Yeah, so
have a look at some charts, or
yes, please. Yeah, so I'm just starting to set up. So I'm starting to get my low and high targets in, and yeah, for myself, just gonna be waiting for that breakout. Start marking that up in about 8 minutes, and I can monitor that trade. But yeah, let's have a look at some charts. Potentially, should we start with gold?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll set it up now. Here we go. So here is the gold chart. Looking all right for today, and hitting all-time highs. Very, very strong. If we zoom out a little bit, there we go. I got a lot of lines on that one. Let's use another. Let's use a naked one. I think I got one here. That's a bit better. All right, so that is good.
Yeah, not popping
looking very good.
Yeah.
Going all the way back here to 2024. So yeah, it's up and to the right. Very, very strong. I know some of our viewers like to trade gold on a shorter time frame. And if you look back and have a quick look at where it's been and how far it's traveled, it's I think it's really benefiting from this tariff uncertainty. And I've seen a report as well where China's doing some extreme buying. A lot of central banks are purchasing gold here. So
I think it's worth revisiting some of the old videos. I think you've been calling this price, for 18 months, Mandela. I remember you running your fibs on this about 18 months ago. And at the time, I thought it was a little bit crazy, but it's played out nicely to your levels. So congratulations, it's doing really well.
Thank you, Andrew. You don't have to say that, but I was wrong for a long time, and I would contest that I was just a little bit early on the gold train. But it's paid. I prefer the visionary one. The second one is more appropriate.
Okay, that's good. Should we have a look? Gold's looking good. It's just looking bullish to me. It's going to take some news actually to change that, turn that price around and get it pushed down. So gold. If you're in the hot seat in gold, I think you'd be looking good, especially if you're holding the physical asset as well. You're doing very well. Let's have a look at so I haven't looked at any charts all week, so not really know where Bitcoin's at the moment.
Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. I know a lot of people like the digital gold, I guess some people will call it. Bitcoin is looking, if we zoom out a little bit more than that, let's see here. it's pulled back just a little bit, and I think there is a possibility here for Bitcoin to surprise, and I want to say it could surprise to the upside here.
Yeah, and I agree as well. You can see we pushed down into that liquidity void, and I think we could see the price stalling. Probably stalling around the 80k. We could see another push up on Bitcoin. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see the next leg when we get back up into those 90ks.
Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. We do have a resident XRP expert, a PJ, who will be appearing on future shows as of today. And as of right now, XRP is starting to move down slightly from the highs that we saw earlier in the year.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts on XRP here, Andrew?
I have some thoughts on PJ. I've noticed since XRP broke $1, he sort of disappeared. So I don't know if he's just, living life on his yacht in Bermuda. But since XRP pumped, we haven't seen PJ. So
I think there's a reason. There's a correlation behind the two.
Definitely. So
he went missing, and then
no. Okay. On a serious note, for myself, we could be seeing a pullback to the $1.80 marks. Just need to retest that vertical resistance.
This one here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Somewhere there, yeah.
We could be seeing a pullback to that level. If we break that, we could be seeing a push lower, but hopefully we get a rejection there and the price pushes upwards. What I would say is, obviously, Bitcoin's the king. So if we do see Bitcoin push higher, there's a good chance all the altcoins will follow. So I think a lot of it will be dependent on what Bitcoin does next. So just keep an eye on that. But I still think XRP is trading at a good price, $2.20, considering where it was, pre-November the 5th. Yeah,
it's doing really well.
Yeah, so it's doing well. I think it's still up over another 100% compared to where it was this time last year. So it's doing okay.
Yeah. 3 minutes left until we get the opening bell. So we'll be having a look at what the markets are saying and doing. I do just quickly, before we get more charts, I wanted to just share a few resources that we do use. So for those of you who are on a budget and you want to use something similar to Bloomberg, there's a site called Koifin. You go on koifin.com and you can get a portal similar to this. So we'll be using this today. It looks at the major indices, breaks down the sectors, lets you know which sector is performing best today, fixed income here, global currencies as well, and gives you a nice little chart. So check out koifin.com if you're on a budget and you don't want to go for the full-on splash out the cash for Bloomberg. This is FinViz. We'll use this as well. It helps to find what's moving in the markets. It's got a nice heat map, and it lets you know which companies or how many companies are advancing and declining. It gives you a quick sort of glimpse at what is actually moving. The last one here is Crypto Bubbles. I have to thank Oleg. So cryptobubbles.net, and you can see what's moving. So let's say you want to know what's moved the most in the last 24 hours. Looks like BERA is the winner. And then for today, what's moved the most? It just gives you a different perspective on crypto. So we'll be using these throughout the show, and please feel free to check out the sites as well. All right, S&P, Andrew, have a look at S&P.
There's some really good sites. I'll bookmark them myself. Quite like the crypto bubble. Well, that was quite good. So we'll have a look at that. So for myself, S&P, like I said earlier, I'm not looking to guess the market. I will look at the bias. At the moment, it's predominantly red. But let's see where we are after 15 minutes after the US Open, and then we'll make a decision.
So I think we trade very similarly. So we're going to wait for that opening bell to start, and then to ring. And then we'll be looking for opportunities in the market, and we'll see. Two levels. So I have a key level here that I'm focusing on. Did I put it in here? Here it is. So we got 20 seconds left. So some key levels that I am looking for are going to be looking at the previous week's close, which is right here. So we're looking at 56.67. And then February's close is up here, Andrew, 59.54. Interesting to see also the 200-day moving average as well. So we're getting that opening bell, and markets are about to open now. So let's have a look at the charts and see where we're at.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Just like last week, soon as the opening bell goes, radio silence from us both. Just locked in on the charts, right? But,
all right, I got some feedback from the last show was, can you guys not have silence as much? So this is where we're opening up here on S&P 500. And what I'm going to do is, instead of showing this screen, Andrew, I think what I might do is show something a little bit more interesting. So this is the FinViz, Koifin site. For anybody who's interested, check out Koifin. As we prepare the charts, just take a look at Koifin and we can see what's moving.
Yeah, so just for myself, just to run through the strategy. So I'm waiting for the first 3-minute, 5-minute candles. So I'm waiting for the first 15 minutes. After that 15 minutes, I'm looking for a breakout of the US opening range, high or low. Then I'm looking to take that trade. So I know Mandela, he trades from the M1 to the M5. From myself, M5 to M15. But normally our directions are quite similar, how we take the trades. I believe my take profit could be a little bit larger just because I'm trading on a larger time frame. So at the moment, on the first M5 candle, price seems to be pushing down. And if I was to take this trade, I'd be looking at take profit and stop loss around 71 ticks at the moment. But not yet for myself. I'm just going to wait another 14 minutes and then look to be taking a trade.
Good call, Andrew. We are getting some weakness on the S&P here. Prices are moving lower. We didn't mention we did get some inflation data an hour ago, before the open, and that could be impacting prices here. Also, reminder, this is end of month, end of the first quarter. So we could be seeing some end of month flows and some end of quarter flows, which sometimes can give us some interesting swings. Just having a look here at Koifin in terms of which sectors are starting off the day, and the positive looks like utilities are up the most, just over 0.5%, followed by real estate and consumer staples. This is going to give us the NASDAQ. Next one is S&P. And finally Dow Jones. Blue is S&P, and then that's NASDAQ. So giving us just a bit of a temperature gauge on the start of trading today. We can also have a quick look at FinViz as well.
Yeah, for myself, I'm just seeing a change in the market bias at the moment, the market direction. So we're in a downward trend now from M5 up to H4. Yeah. So at the moment, potentially looking to go short after 15 minutes. So another 12 minutes, we should be taking a trade.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm going to change my screens in a second. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I can just see as well. So I'll take profit and stop loss levels are opening up as well. So we start to open up the average true range. So we're up to 94 ticks at the moment. So I think I did say earlier it was around 60, 70 ticks. But yeah, we seem to be pushing down quite nicely on our price at the moment. So yeah, could be looking at a good trade of around 100 plus ticks. Take profit when that comes through.
Yeah, last week's show, for those of you who did join, we didn't have that much tradable action in the first hour of trading last Friday. But today is another day, and this is a new week. So we'll see. We'll trade the opportunities as they present themselves to us.
Yeah, so that's best in patience, right? I think we waited for half hour. Probably our best our best live stream, right? The most viewers, and there's no trade available for us. So hopefully, something pops off today. We can get a trade going.
Yeah, I think one of the key things from the last show, like you said, was the patience and being able to just hold off until an opportunity does present itself. So let's have a quick look at, this is the S&P 500 as it stands now, 1 minute chart, and we can zoom up here. So starting to kind of tell a story this morning. We got the previous close. So the close from yesterday would be up here at it's like 56.93. So that's a nice sort of target. If we do break out above the opening range, that would be a nice target area. But yeah, let's see. We're waiting patiently for the price to decide whether it wants to go higher, lower, or if it could also stay in here for a little while, which is what we got last week.
Surely lightning can't strike twice. Hopefully we can get a trade away. So yeah. So look, for myself, I'll share my screen closer to the time. But yeah, it's still showing a downward trend at the moment for myself. But the average true range is actually decreased. So it's looking at take profit of around 60 ticks. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this candle can do now, see if it can actually stretch that opening range. Yeah. And yeah, we're going to push to the upside on this 5-minute candle. So
yeah, it's good to see. Also, just wanted to note that Andrew does trade futures and I trade the cash. I do options. But we're both looking at, I guess, the equivalent of the S&P 500.
So I'm just trying to think how to make the commentary as exciting as possible for trading. So I've been watching some Spanish soccer lately. I don't know if you've actually watched the commentary in Spanish soccer. It's interesting.
I have. They're very animated. Very animated.
Very animated, yeah. So it's probably a little bit too early in the morning to do that. But maybe next week's show. But yeah, no, we're going to push up. Here we go. So we start to open up that opening range. And again, we have a bullish move here.
This is what we look for here, Andrew. So this is the action that we like to see. So I am looking at calls right now. I'm having a quick look at the S&P 500, looking at the 5,700 call. And if we continue moving higher here, then I am going to pull the trigger. I am ready to pull the trigger here. I want to see if we can hold up here for just another few seconds.
I think that
if this candle can close, that would be good.
I think that's going to be a good trade to take. Got potential to fill that gap as well, just fill that liquidity void. So yeah, that could be a good call to go long.
That's what I'm looking for. Now we're getting a little bit of a giving back on that move, a little bit of pulling back, which is normal.
I quite like that candle. It's a bullish candle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, famous last words. No, that's a bullish candle. Normally,
and then the market surprises you again.
Most normally when we see that candle, the next candle should be bullish.
Yeah.
And here we go, it's bearish. No, I think that's a good opportunity there. If I was trading on the M1, potentially would take that. And we should be seeing a bullish candle. Let's just see if we can break that market structure on a previous high.
Yeah, let's see here. Looking at getting in here.
So break market structure.
That's a good move there, Andrew. I'm about to go. I'm about to get in. Looking good. I want to see it continue higher just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Market structure broke. Let's just see if we can fill our liquidity void.
Change these to green and make that look pretty.
Yes, we'll have to do a video one day about candlestick patterns. So we identified that candle as bullish, and some people will be thinking why. So there's an explanation for it. Maybe you and I can cover that. Maybe we'll do a pre-recorded video one weekend on candlestick patterns for the viewers.
No, that's a great idea. Each candle kind of tells a story, and we have a few cheat sheets that we can share with people. And it's definitely a great tool to have in your toolbox if you're able to interpret the strength and the story that the candles are telling you. Having said that, there are quite a few people that don't trade off of who don't actually use candles.
So I wouldn't use the candle as my confirmation, but it just gives me a little bit of reassurance into what I'm looking at. So it just ticks a box for myself.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blindly trade off the candle, but when I see potentially a bullish candle or the next candle is going to be bullish, it can add you confirmation of what you're looking at. So, especially when you're trading like the breakout, for example, and then you've got a bullish candle, it might just give you that confirmation to pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And a lot of it is confidence, having the confidence to stay the course, to follow your plan, trust the process. I think it all adds up. We just wanted to quickly look at some of the big names. So these are the NASDAQ 100 top gainers. For the majority of them, most of them are losers out of the top 100 as of right now. We got the first 10 minutes of trading on this Friday. The best performer is AppLovin, ticker symbol APP. That's up over 3%. And then the worst performer is Lululemon, down more than 12%. Ouch. So these are the names that you want to be watching in terms of individual stocks. If you are trading individual stocks, those are the big movers for today. So far today, we should say. So getting a little bit of a move down in the indexes. I like this tool on Coifin. It shows you how they kind of move in unison for the most part. Obviously, you'll obviously get some variations, especially in terms of various news announcements. But you can kind of see they're definitely correlated. When they move down, they tend to move together. When they move up, they tend to move together. All right. We got a few comments. So let's have a quick look at the comments reel here. All right. I've been slacking. So we got Raz here. Rahat, hi. Welcome to the live chat. Jerry as well. Jerry Soltis. Big shout out to Jerry. One of the best traders I know, and he is the originator of the Jerry Special, which, as you know, Andrew, is a very, very interesting trading technique. Getting a nice little turn here on the indexes. Don't know if Trump's tweeted something or something's happening. I don't know, but just a random kind of move. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, nice little bounce off the opening range high. So just for those of you who are new to the strategy, this would be the opening range. This would be the high here of the opening range made by this candle. And then this would be the low. And we did get a bounce or a move higher, I guess you could say, off of that opening range high. So let's see where we go from here, Andrew. Oh boy, get some interesting swings today. Month end swings, quarter end swings. All right. So shout out to Jerry again. Respect and nothing but blessings to you and yours, Jerry. We got JB's got a question here. All I found so far has been GME long at the open. Okay. We can have a look at GME as well a little bit later. We got quite a few. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it going. So price wise, we're staying inside the opening range to start off the day. Interested to see if we get above here. I'll just set a quick alert. This is a good one. We're using TradingView for our charting. So that would be there. And then if we get below, looks like it's heading lower here. Still waiting. Andrew, have you started yet, or have you had your 15 minutes yet, or you're still?
Oh yeah,
you're
so
still
just into the
waiting?
last
Okay.
minute at the moment. So we could go short around 5707 and potentially take a long position on 5736. But yeah, it's more confirmation that we break out of that range at the moment. Quite similar to last Friday, actually. We just seem to be consolidating, in between the opening range. But yeah, hopefully we can get a move out soon. And I'd like to take the trade on the next candle. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, the account's live. So ready to pull the trigger once we break that opening range.
Okay, there we go. So key levels again. I wanted to just stress this is the end of the month, and so key prices that I'm just keeping a close eye on. I think the closest one is going to be last week's close. So can we get a finish of the week in the green? So that's a key price there. 56.67. If we can get above that, that means we had a positive week. Last week's low is also a good marker in the sand. We got down to, we got down to here last week. So seeing if we do head lower, do we stay above the low of the previous week? And then correction territory is way down here. And then this is the 6-month low.
Yeah, just for myself, I'm just mindful now that we're rejecting below the open VWAP and yesterday's VWAP as well from the New York session. And yeah, those VWAPs will act, they do act as your support and resistance. So at the moment, they're acting as resistance, and we're showing a downward trend from M5 all the way up to H4. So potentially I could be looking at a short position. But we'll just see now if this candle rejects off the opening VWAP level.
All right. Good to know. Keep us updated on any changes as they happen. Let's have a quick, I want to just pull up really quickly the upside targets. So if we do move higher, we always have, I always like to just make it simple and have 3 scenarios. One scenario is we trend lower today. Another scenario is we trend higher today. So if we're looking at higher, we're looking at this price here, which was the high, so far the high of this pullback, which puts us just below 5,800 on the S&P. I think that would be a very good target. And then pullback territory. So if we get back into pullback territory, that would be 58.39. And then if we finish the month green or unchanged, we'll be up here. This will basically erase all the losses of the month of March if the S&P is able to climb back up here. I think that's very optimistic for today, but it's worth noting as the last trading day of March.
Yeah, could you go on to the M5 and zoom in on the opening range? Just something I've seen at the moment. I'd just like to show the viewers as well.
Sure. This is the M5 here.
And you can just see where we got that bullish green and candle. And you can just see the 2 wicks when it actually double tapped the opening range high. So just from experience, normally when we see that sort of double tap, if it keeps testing that, it will break through. We did see that last week, where it just tested the opening high, tested the opening high, tested the opening high, and then we finally got our breakthrough into a take profit. And at the moment, just looking at that chart, you can see we've just got the one low from the opening 5-minute candle, but we're set the low. But it's double tapped that opening high twice, so I'd just be mindful of that as well. So before I jump into a trade, just be mindful that we could be seeing a breakout to the upside. But it's all guesswork at the moment until we actually get that physical breakout.
Yeah. No, that's a very, very good point. Very good call out. And we always want people to be cautious and careful. This is a Friday, end of the month. So protect your capital is the name of the game for us today. And just having a quick look at the live chat. again, we have messages from JB. We have Earl Godfrey saying, greetings, fam. So thank you very much to Mr. Earl Godfrey for joining us today. We got some targets as well in here from JB. JB's looking at Apple, looking at 222, spot 88, and then targets on NVIDIA, 112, spot 20. So really, really, really lively chat. End of month and quarter will be, you're right. You are right. I got a day ahead of myself. So we will have one last trading day. I forgot. I completely screwed that up. So thank you very much for that correction. Last trading day of the month and of the quarter is in fact on Monday. My bad. We should do a show on Monday, Andrew, if you're available.
Yeah, I'll be available. But you're just testing the chat, right? So well done.
Just testing the chat, making sure everybody's paying attention. So that will be 1,000 points. 1,000 points for figuring that one, but for hearing that.
Okay, so we rejected that VWAP level, so we opened below it again. So we're going to need a solid move through that VWAP, which you might be seeing now. For myself, I'm just mindful of that double tap of the opening high. But just like last Friday, we just seem to be consolidating at the moment. A lot of traders sitting on their hands. We're not seeing much movement. Again, okay, hopefully we can get a trade this week.
Yeah, I think we may get a trade. I don't know if it's going to happen while we're actually on at the controls, Andrew. I hope so. We have done trade in the past. We have done some live shows where we had the trades, and they did end up doing well. We can put a link to that as well.
It's just typical being live and the trade's not presenting itself. I can guarantee you any other day of the week we're not live. We'll probably trade in, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, straight into the opening range. Yeah. But yeah, nothing at the moment. Okay. No, I'm just
I did want to give a quick update. So I'm just letting everybody know that we do have a guest that is going to be coming, and we have a great interview in store for each and every one of you. So coming soon, we will have a new episode of the Investing Blueprint. Check out our Investing Blueprint. We'll try and put where's my finger? This way. We'll try and put a link up in the top right for the playback, but it's going to be Jason Shapiro. He is a market wizard. He's managed over $600 million, and we pick his brain about contrarian investing. We talk to him about the psychology, how to be successful. And yeah, you don't want to miss our interview with Jason Shapiro. We're going to be setting up the date soon, Andrew. He's just a great guest. Really good guest.
He was a great guest, and he's probably the second biggest name that we've done an interview with. I think himself and Pat were multi-million-dollar traders. And what struck me from the interview was how down to earth these guys are. There's no like flashiness. What you expect or what you might see on X or Instagram. With the watches, the clothes, the Lamborghini, none of that. These guys are so down to earth, they're so humble, and they're so willing to share their knowledge with us as well. I take my hats off to these guys. And when they talk about their portfolios, it's they're talking millions of dollars, and I'm just blown away. How humble and nice and helpful these guys are. Nothing like what I'd expect. Okay, so I'm looking to go long pretty soon. That's short.
Right, sorry. I know what you meant. We're getting what looks like to be a downside breakout here of the opening range. So having a quick look here. Now it could look below and fail, which happened last Friday, where it kind of has a quick look below, and some people call it the peekaboo, where it doesn't actually continue lower. But we're gonna look and see. Ideally, I'd like to see this 5-minute candle close below, but it looks like it just had a look below and fail again.
Yeah, so for me, it needs to close below before I even look at that trade. And like I said, I don't just don't trade just below. Take about, I'd say about 2 ticks below the opening range, just to make sure we avoid any fake outs as well. And that does look like, like a fake out. It punched through the opening low, and then it's back within the opening range right now. So we'll just monitor this.
I think a big move is coming. I don't know when, but I think a big move is coming, and it's just about being patient here, waiting for the process to play out as it will. Looks like it's heading back lower again here.
Okay, so it's just opened below, not yet. Patience.
Yep, that's it. That's the name. That's the name of the game.
And probably not yet. Go on. Okay. Let me just zoom in a little bit. I haven't got my best glasses on, Right.
Yeah, I know. You got your traveling glasses, your holiday glasses, probably.
Yeah.
That's what happens. For those of you who are just joining, Andrew is trading from the Madrid office. And
Madrid Airbnb.
Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm looking at puts now. As long as we stay below this that opening range low here at what's that, 56.67, I guess. Looking at puts right now on the S&P. We did call out some downside targets as well earlier. We're getting a bit of weakness here, so I'm gonna tee up a S&P 5640 put. Right. 5640 put. Not financial advice. I'm
in.
Okay. All right, just changing the colors here as we get some follow through. Okay. Now, what we'd like to do is we'd like to see some more red continue lower here. Let's see, and then downside targets. I think the first target is this key Fibonacci level here, 56.58. And then what was the August close down here at 56.45, looks like. 56.49. Now this also could be a potential fake out. The fact that we're down here doesn't mean that we automatically continue lower, but if we go on a 5-minute chart, we're making a lower low. We're heading into this sort of no man's land. And in terms of the strategy, if we can get this 5-minute candle to close below this opening range low, then we definitely want to be short or have a position for some short exposure. In other words, get a put. Earlier we had some news. So we got the PCE data out of the US. This is the Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge, and it came in slightly hotter on the which one was it? The core PCE year over year was a little bit hotter, a little higher than expected, and the month over month core was 0.4% was the actual compared to 0.3% the forecast. The PCE price index year over year was in line, 2.5. And the month over month was also in line at 0.3%. So that was about an hour and 15, actually hour and a half ago. And we got an initial reaction from the market was a little bit of choppiness. And then eventually it started to move a little bit lower. And I think we may be seeing a little bit of a continuation of that here. Just going to refresh. This is Koifin. For those of you who would prefer a cheaper option to Bloomberg, check them out. Koifin has a platform that is very similar to Bloomberg, but it's free. This is the free version. So 81 of the NASDAQ 100 are losers, led by Lululemon, currently down more than 13%. MicroStrategy's also holding the NASDAQ 100 down, as well as PayPal. On the upside, we got AppLovin. I love that name. And Constellation Energy, AstraZeneca also holding up the NASDAQ 100. Let's have a quick look at FinViz.
Just going to share
go,
my
Andrew, go
screen.
for it.
I'm just going to share my
Go for
screen. Just put it to one side if you haven't finished.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so
there we go. Let me do that. Cool.
Okay, so this is where I'm at the moment. So yeah, we've got to put the break here. Yes, we're taking the trade. And here we go. Okay, get a nice push down. And what I always do is when we get to around 75% profit.
Did you just see a big gap lower?
I did, yeah.
Okay, just making sure I wasn't missing something.
Okay, a little bit of news coming up from somewhere. There's nothing showing on my chart, but that did drop pretty significantly then.
Looks like consumer sentiment, Andrew. We got some consumer sentiment.
What have we got?
Michigan consumer sentiment came out a little bit worse than expected.
So yeah, like I said earlier, what I like to do normally is when we get down to around here, if we get to around here, normally I'll drag my stop loss into break even. So okay, now it's just a game of patience. Let's see where this trade goes. Let's see if we continue that push down.
Yeah, just share quickly. I'm still waiting here. I just wanted to share the news that we got here was, I believe that jump was due to this Michigan sentiment. So we got some Michigan consumer sentiment here. Happened to come out when we got that big price jump. So slightly worse than expected. So the expectation forecast was 57.9%, ended up being 57. Not a huge difference, but we did get a pretty noticeable gap. And then there's also these inflation expectations out of Michigan. So always good to be aware of the news, and it is sometimes it's a moving target. But if you have your fingers on the pulse, sometimes you can at least keep an eye out for these times during the day.
Yes, the Michigan's caught me out for, I think, for the last 2 months. I'm normally pretty got my finger on the button with that. It's actually not showing on my calendar, so I'll quickly log into my FX book later to see why.
I think it's maybe not a top tier. That may be why. It's one of those like medium impact, medium to low impact usually. But today was definitely price moving material.
Yeah, I'm just mindful of how this candle's forming. If it does close like this, potentially the next candle could be bullish. So yeah, just over 2 minutes to go to see how this candle closes out. But we're still trading below that opening range. So, but with myself, we set stop loss. That's the reason for a stop loss. It's the acceptable expense I can take on the day. So we let this trade play out. Let's see how we get on.
Yep, that's the right attitude, and that's the right approach. Always being patient and trusting the process. So we can have a quick look and see what else is moving. Oh, let's have a quick look at the crypto bubbles. And that tool can be very useful. If you're new to trading, it may not be the best tool, but for me, it gives me just a quick snapshot of what is the biggest mover, what are the biggest movers today in crypto. So you can see WAL is up close to 10%, CRO up 7.9%, and just gives you an idea of the trends that are developing. As you know, there are a lot of cryptos, so this is just going to filter out the biggest 100 or the top 100 by market cap. And as you can see on here, the biggest bubble, it looks like WAL up 1.5% in the last hour. So just a cool tool, cryptobubbles.net. They also have an app that you can also use. This is a heat map here that I like as well. So this is on FinViz, gives you an idea of the amount of red that is happening right now in the first 34 minutes of trading. And Nvidia's up, which is interesting, slightly up. Tesla's also up. Tesla's been, it's been surprising a lot of people, making a lot of news. And what? Any thoughts on Tesla? Anybody in the live chat, or Andrew? Any thoughts on Tesla?
Not from a trading point of view. Obviously, I've seen what's happening in the US with the vandalism of Teslas, etc., which it's not cool, not cool, right? But so for me, I think Trump's just he's looking at a tariff on cars imported into the US. So any cars manufactured in the US, it's got to be good news for them. Right? So I wouldn't be surprised that Tesla automobiles actually helps that stock price. Not right now, but potentially some months down the line. But like with anything, Musk puts his hand to it. Potentially, I'd always be bullish on it, right? He's not the world's richest man for no reason. So yeah, it's something I'd watch for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I think he did come out, Elon Musk did come out and say that the tariffs would impact Tesla as well. But from what I've seen, a lot of the manufacturing does take place in the US. So it'll be interesting to see how these tariffs unfold on April 2nd and what the impacts really are.
So for myself, again, we can give a move down. Pretty happy with that at the moment. Across multiple accounts. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, hopefully we guys push to the downside into our take profit level. So we're about 130 or 125 US dollars up at the moment. And yeah, if we can get to around 75% of that take profit level, we probably will get that stop into break even.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah, so a quick look on StreamYard. So yeah, I'm streaming off my laptop, which is not great. It's pretty slow. So what I'd be looking at, Mandela, you see that large green candle you got there? I'd be looking for
this one here
structure there, which we get in.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see if we can get that pushed down. Let's take. Okay, yeah. So for myself, we just broken the structure of the previous candle. It's pushing it down quite nicely. Pretty close to that 75% level.
Yeah, I'm about to jump in here, Andrew. I'm going to join you. I'm a little bit late here to the party. I don't like to get in at the lows of the day, but it's showing a lot of weakness here. And I think we're looking at some follow through.
Yeah, I think so. So you just broken the market structure there. Can you put my screen on? Can you do that?
Of course. Here we go. There you go.
So where are we to? So for myself, we've just broken this structure here. Yeah, so yeah, this is the next point. And yeah, for myself, pretty comfortable with this trade at the moment. Let's just see if we can continue this push to the downside. Where you can see when it's got this yellow line here, that's around 75%, right? So I'm looking to get my stop into break even at that level.
Very nice, very nice. So looks like you're in the money.
We're in the money around 20 at the moment.
Very nice.
Right, yeah. So we've got 50% there of our TP at the moment, and yeah, we seem to. And if you just look at the bottom of my screen here, you can just see I've just got an indicator, basic indicator. It's telling me chart direction. So M5 up to day one, your daily chart, and you can just see it's downward across the board. So we're at 75% at the moment. So I'm not going to jump in with my move yet. Let's just see if we can just get the price just to push below that, and then we get the stop into break even. And it's going to be Happy Friday potentially. So yeah, we're on for that.
Yep. The great thing about this strategy is it keeps you on the right side of the trend, and it's the trend is your friend is really the name of the strategy as we move lower. Yeah, it's a nice move. Very nice move here. So approaching the lows, I know those of you who are maybe relatively new to markets, down can be a good thing if you are positioned correctly. And, if you have a short position, or if you've purchased put options, or if you've sold or shorted, as the price goes lower, you are able to increase your investment, increase the profits on your position. And that's exactly what we're looking at this morning. Nice little move there. And I think I'm going to move my stop loss to break even as well.
Let's break even here. I'm not at the moment. I just want to see if we can just punch through that yellow line, and then I'm going to move my stop loss into break even. Yeah, just find a little bit of support here. So you could potentially see a pullback.
Yeah.
But we can still see now, we're still showing a downward trend across multiple charts. So yeah, if we can just break through that yellow line, I'll get that stop into break even. Let's see what we can do now. Here we go.
All right, that's it. That's what we like to see there.
Yeah, it's just finding some support there, right around that 75% level.
Yeah, there's a nice, there's a tool that I started using as well, Andrew. Let's see if it works here.
Okay, almost there. So I think I'm gonna play it safe. So let's get the stop into, there we are. Okay, so it's win-win, right? Okay, trade risk-free day.
Well done. Well done. I've just done the same thing. I've moved my stop loss into break even on the 56.40 puts. And my stop loss is at break even. So risk-free is the way to be.
So yeah, we just finding some support. You can just see around this level here on this yellow line. So you can do with the candle breaking through at and opening below it into that take profit. And okay, here we go.
It's still going nicely done.
So I've actually got trades open on my Apex accounts as well. So potentially I'm looking to flatten them. Let's have a quick look. And
Still going.
so that's, let me get this right, that's 480 on Apex. And what was that? Okay, $1,000 a day. Happy days.
Well done. Very well done, Andrew. Very well done.
Quickly share that with yourselves. Let me just get the right screen. So share this tab instead. Yeah, if you can see that's my Tradeovate account. That's with Tradeify. So yeah, that's today.
Nice. Very nice.
We'll just go over to Apex and share this tab instead. So we run in two accounts, and yeah, there we are.
Great work, Andrew.
Great day.
Great
Happy
work.
days.
Amazing. Happy days indeed. That's how it's done. Do you want to talk a little bit about the strategy just walk through a little bit on the strategy slide.
Yeah, I'll run through it again. Let me just share the screen, but I'll be saying Spanish. Muy bien.
You're picking it up quick.
Yeah. I can ask for a beer.
I want to hear it as a sports commentator.
Yeah, it's too early for the guys in Bermuda to be doing that. Yeah, yeah, maybe some other time. Unless we get a load of thumbs up, I'm not going to do the Spanish commentary.
The
Yes,
live chat has been very lively.
yes, that's the challenge for next week. We get a load of thumbs up. Yeah, well, I'll do the Spanish commentary. Okay, right. Let's go into the strategy. So here we go. So for myself, I'm looking at the first three candles. So here's I'm in UK time, right? But this is 2:30 US open. So I'm looking at the first three candles to set my opening range. Yeah. So here's your low. Here's my high. Okay, so what I'm looking for then is in between the opening range. I'm not looking to take a trade, so the price can just bounce here. I'm not interested, and I'm not really interested in guessing the market direction either, but this indicator here does help give me an idea. Okay, so what I'm looking to do then is I'm looking to set a buy stop around 2 ticks above the high, sell stop 2 ticks below the low, and then once we get that breakout that we've seen here, I'm not jumping in straight away, right? Just in case we get a fake breakout. So I'm waiting for at least 2 ticks, and then I'm taking the trade. And then what I'm doing then is I'm setting my take profit and stop loss from something called ATR, which is an average true range. I'm taking that from the 3 candles here. Okay, so average true range, basically that can count back to 14 candles and it gives you the movement. And it's telling me the ATR is 40 pips off one candle at the moment. But if I was to move that out to M15, it would give me a stop loss and take profit on the M15 chart. So what I'm looking to do, super simple strategy, just waiting for the price to break out the high or the low. Once it breaks out for the low, I'm not looking to jump in. I'm looking for 2 ticks below. Once we get the 2 ticks below, I'm setting my stop loss and take profit. The price will pull back. What I'm hoping is I rejects off the opening low and continues this price going down. But if the price does go back into the opening range, I stick to my stop loss because that's my affordable expense. Okay, so if I hit my stop loss, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to get stressed out. That's my expense for the day. And if your stop loss, if it does make you panic, if it does stress you out, reduce your lot size, reduce your contract size until you're not stressed out, right? Because part of trading, hopefully it's more take profits and stop loss, but you will hit stops. That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So and yes, so what we've done, you can just see here, taking the trade, and we've just had a nice push down. For myself, what I did like as well, it's just additional confirmation. Okay, so this is my key strategy, is the opening range. But what I like to see is confirmation B, is like to see multiple charts showing the direction. And again, another confirmation for myself. We got the VWAP here from the open on the New York. And you can see the price tried to push through, it rejected. And then once you see the price below the VWAP, that's telling you that the sellers are in control. And the purple line here is the VWAP from New York session yesterday. And you can just see as well, the price is opening below both VWAPs. So that's giving you some sort of confirmation that the price could go lower. What did throw me earlier was this double tap here on the top. And sometimes when you do test a support or resistance level multiple times, you will break through. So something to be mindful later. If I was to take a trade later on, we could be seeing potentially a breakthrough here. But I'm done for the day now. Actually going to turn my PC off, and I'll be back on Monday. So yeah, happy with that. We're doing well across all accounts.
Well done, Andrew.
Fantastic.
Well done. Very well done. And I think we got to celebrate the wins. That was a great trade. Very, very well executed. I'm actually just exiting my trade now. So I'm going to just share my trade as well. But it's a good day. It's a good day for the strategy. A good day for trading this strategy. It looks like the price wants to continue as well. So I'm going to just quickly share my screen. So I got in at similar time to you. I think I got in just after you, Andrew, and got in with the 5640 put. And I'm going to just share my screen here. There we go. So the 5640 put, bought it for $10.30 and then sold it a few minutes ago So 3 minutes ago at 20 even. So that was a profit of 966, and it's continuing to run.
Awesome.
But that's the strategy.
I know we like our, but I love it when we win together, right? It's great.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's what the hard work is for. So this is a good day's work as far as effort and time, and I think it just kind of shows, once you have that patience and the ability to trust it, you kind of get you do get rewarded for it. So
yeah.
I just wanted to quickly go through this chart one more time. So we got the opening range here. That was a high, that was the low. The price went above for a very short period of time, and then slowly started to give clues that it was going to head lower. We got this big jump at 30 minutes in. That was that consumer confidence announcement, which would have confused a lot of people. So it would have opened here, closed. That's just a very confusing minute there. And then eventually price started to trend lower, and we were able to capitalize on the move lower. It's still going. I don't like to chase. I feel like it's time to go outside, stretch the legs,
touch grass,
maybe do a little bit of exercise. Yeah.
I'll say same here. Once I hit the take profit, the price could drop, I don't know, another 100, 200 ticks, right? It's none of my business what the price does once I've hit my take profit. Once I'm out, I'm out. And, good luck to the traders that hold. With myself, just, you've taught me that, right? Slow and steady, and, patience is the key. And then once you hit your daily target, it's job done, and I'm out. So I'm just looking at my trade journal now. So, we've had a good month. So using this strategy, we got a trade win rate of 67%, and our profit factor is around 1.36. So we're doing really, really well. We're about halfway there with the Tradeify before we get the payout. And just going back to Apex, we're literally one trade away from getting another payout from these guys, so hopefully on Monday. So no, fantastic. It's been a good week. And yes, hopefully you visit Madrid, Spain soon, Mandela.
I would like to visit Madrid, Spain soon. I think it's long overdue, Andrew. Been to Barcelona. I just need to go to Madrid.
Yes,
and it seems to be doing great for your trading as well. It's got something special over there.
Yeah,
must be the internet, or must be the water that you're drinking.
That's right. Yeah, 5.4% water. Fantastic. Right, bro. Listen, I'm gonna make a move. I will catch up with you over the weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.
Sounds good. Take care, Andrew. Thanks again. Great trading today. Great execution.
Excellent. Thanks, Mandela. Bye for now.
All right. Take care. Bye. All right. Let's have a quick look. I'm just going to quickly go through the live chat. So thanks, everybody, for participating and being a part of this Friday, which I have been informed is not the last day of the month and the quarter, which is going to be Monday. So we got some really good messages here. Let's see, here we go. So how long do you wait after breaking the range? Usually I would like to see at least 2 candles close. So 2 candles closing outside of the range. That will give me a confirmation that the price has remained outside of that range for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I used to use 1 minute, and there is a lot of false breakouts and ends up being a lot of fake outs the shorter the time frame. So I usually wait for a 5-minute candle to close outside of the range. I also like to wait after the first 15 minutes of the trading day. But really great question. Next up, we have a comment here from JB. let's see. Sorry, Rosario. So Rosario was saying he has 2 hours flight, but he will watch as soon as he lands and missed the trade this time. You guys doing an amazing job. Thank you. And looking at gold. One love. Thank you very much, Rosario. We did get a trade in, so hopefully you are able to catch the replay a little bit later on. Ash has come up and said these are the key words. Patience. Patience is key. I can't stress it enough. You have to be able to wait for the right moment to execute. And I think Ash is in agreement. Yeah, that was a big gap lower. I think that was during the consumer confidence out of Michigan at, because we're dealing with different time zones, I'll say 30 minutes into the trading day, 30 minutes after regular trading hours did start. And just wanted to share quickly the COIFIN once more. So it's showing that all the indices are moving down together. We have the orange is the Dow Jones, NASDAQ is the purpley one, and then blue is S&P. And they're all trending lower to start this Friday. Looking at the sectors that are outperforming, I think utilities is the only sector that's actually green. Everything else is in the red. The worst is technology, followed closely or not too far away. The worst performer is consumer discretionary, followed by technology. So just a down day. We're getting more of a move here in S&P, continuing that move down. The strategy does work, and if we turn in terms of where we got out, just want to quickly show how far it's moved since we got out here. So we would have gotten out at 217. So if we look on here, that's going to be 1117 in Bermuda. And that's about here. So that's when we said enough is enough. And we got in roughly at this point here. So caught that second move down. If you call this the first move down, second move down, it's continuing to go. Yeah, strategy is very simple. If we're below the opening range, we wanna get short and we wanna follow the trend lower. All right, I think unless we have any other questions or any other comments in the live chat, I do really appreciate everybody spending time to watch these videos. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We are very excited to share this information, and hopefully there's something that you can take from these videos and apply it to your trading. I will also add that you can contact us. So feel free to give us a message if you have questions about the strategy, or you just want to talk to somebody. Give us an email, info@signaturefxa.com for more information there. And make sure you like and subscribe and share the video with people and friends and family who you think would really appreciate this sort of content, this type of video. And that's it. I'll put the links that we used earlier in the show, I'll put those in the description. So we had a look at COIFIN, which is Bloomberg on a budget. We also had a look at FinViz, which gives the heat maps, and it gives some more stock specific information. And those are free, as well as Crypto Bubbles is also free. So we'll put those down in the description for this video. I think that's it. I just want to show you one more time that the S&P is still moving down, as well as the wider market. Let's have one more look at the movers. So 88 of the NASDAQ 100 are down for today, led by Lululemon and MicroStrategy. Palantir's not doing great. PayPal not doing great. It's good if you have a strategy that can make you a profit, make you money when the market is down. Then you're sorted. That's where you want to be. Let's have one last look here at, a lot of red. So we had Tesla was green earlier. It's turned red. Nvidia's also turned red. A lot of red. Eli Lilly is green. So healthcare looks like it's trying a thing here. Utilities as well, trying to hold up the market. We still have the rest of the trading day to unfold, but not the best of starts for markets in terms of those long only traders. And I think my personal opinion, a lot of traders are getting prepared for April 2nd. What's going to happen, we are not sure. But the uncertainty is causing this sort of reaction. So thanks everybody again for your support. And from all of us here at Signature FX, thank you for watching. Please be careful today. It's Capital Preservation Friday. Protect your capital. Monday is the end of the month, and Monday is the end of the quarter, end of Q1. So look for some swings on Monday. Maybe we got a big gap over the weekend. Who knows? But we will be trading each and every day if there's opportunities that present themselves. Everybody have a great day and happy trading.
Today's show sponsored by thefivers.com, better funding for traders. Get qualified by a private equity fund and manage up to $4 million. So you can choose your funding journey. So you can start with the one-step program, which is hyper growth, two-step program, which is the high stakes, and the low-cost program, which is the boot camp. So pop over to thefivers.com. Please use our affiliate link for 5% off, and it's a great way to start your prop firm journey. Next to ourselves, it's TradeZella.com, the only tool you need to become profitable. So you've got powerful and automated trade journaling. Yeah, you can analyze your trading stats. You can gain some key insights. You can leverage up to 50 plus reports to monitor your progress. You can ask yourself a question after a week or two: do you have a profitable strategy? So you can go through your win rates, your profit factor, how many trades you actually missed. And you can even take it one step further. You can backtest, replay to help you improve. So pop over to TradeZella.com, use the discount code SFX25 for a 10% discount. And finally then, it's STX4X.com, the all-in-one complete trading package. Perfectly crafted trading program that meets all the needs of traders. So from Forex, futures, options and more, STX4X provides mentorship and trading systems to suit every trader. So we got the all-in-one package there with this morning's sponsor. So thanks very much to thefivers.com, TradeZella.com